For the listener's discretion, this podcast contains strong language and adult themes that may not be suitable for children. These are not the views of the radio station or its affiliates.
Can we stop the arguing? Can we take a moment where we can calm down? It's just so exhausting. Swinging in the wind, going round and round. I know that we won't say sorry. You beg and I plead, but my heart can't beat until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. I see me addressing you. Let me put the smile right onto your face, tracing every inch of you. Using my tongue to find your happy place. I know that we can't play naughty. You beg and I plead, and you pull my heartstrings until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. Until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you.
Hey, let's see, make sure unmute yourself, Chris.
I'm in the doghouse so much I don't know when I'm supposed to be muted and not muted. Oh.
I'm like, yeah, I did mute him, but then he muted himself.
No, I
Unmute
didn't mute
yourself,
myself.
Chris.
At least I don't
Yes, you
think I
did.
did.
Yes, you did. Yes, it tells
It was
me.
a it was a reflex. It was a reflex.
It tells me who muted you. So
It was
yes,
it was
you
a
muted you.
reflex.
Okay.
I was trying to be
I
ahead
do
of you this
understand.
time. Yeah, I was trying to be ahead of you this time.
I do understand. I do understand. So look, happy September to everyone. Happy September. We're on our
September.
September. We're on our way. We're on
Somebody
our way.
better tell the heat. You know, well, today wasn't bad.
No, we've been in the 90s these last few
today
days.
wasn't bad.
Now it's
I went
coming
to reach
back.
for a sweater. Yeah.
It's
I
yeah,
went to
like
reach for a sweater.
I went out there. I had to turn the air up because it's a little chilly in here. It's a little chilly in the house because I've been having the air turned down for so long
Okay.
with the 3-digit weather melting us. You know, the 115s and all of that. But yeah, I had to turn it up some. My little fingers are cold. I almost had to bring the blanket in, but let's not speak too fast because it is coming back this weekend. So,
well, I was glad to see the sisters that had their weaves. I was glad to see they had them on straight. That was good. It was nice. It was nice.
wasn't sliding.
Right, wasn't sliding.
They wasn't just like forget it. Just forget it. Yes, the glue wasn't sliding.
Glue wasn't sliding.
The tape wasn't sliding and everything. And they just went like, you know what? You're just gonna love me as I am right now, because otherwise I'm gonna be angry. Yeah. Angry as it is. Look, and I done took my faux locks out. Took my faux locks out, and dealing with I had to call my sister Marcia. She's the queen of the curls, and not Jerry curls, of the C4 curl, because I got the C4 curl. Now, for you all out there that don't understand the different types of curl,
they are not old enough for this, but go ahead.
Old enough. What do you mean old enough? To know the patterns of curls in sister's hair. Okay, I am straight from the tribe of Shabazz, the lost tribe of Shabazz. Okay, that went into the forest, and there's nothing curly, there's nothing straight but my eyebrow hair. That's the only hair that's straight on me, my eyebrow hair. Okay, everything else is ready to fight.
Can't
Like
you, won't you, don't you?
Okay. And so I go and I put the water on it. I put the product on it, not no relaxer, no texturizer, no nothing. And so I'm like, okay, we looking good. And I ain't got no air in the truck, y'all. Okay, ain't got no air in the truck, so I got the windows down.
I was trying to stay away from that. I really was. I was trying to stay away from
it's the truth, look, I keep it 100 because there's other people out there without no air. So I'm here to support you all. I'm the representation for you. Okay, that's me and you. And so by the time I get to the event, this has turned back because like it's long now, like look at that. That's a lot. That's a lot of hair. And then it goes back down to this. Okay, it's all the way down my back, and then it goes back up to here. That's what's called a 4C, for you not to see it. Okay, it for years. Let me tell you, when I was, remember when I had the fro all over, like a little baby fro, and my husband, before he was my husband, I remember him saying to me, he's like, "Does your hair grow? Does it grow?" And I said, "Yes, it grows. It is very long, but it just stays close to my scalp." Okay, it likes my scalp. I have 4C. Okay, it ain't gonna grow and just be like all hanging down my back. Okay, unless I force it to be. And he was there when she took it out and she blow dried it into a mohawk out, and like it was out to here mohawk. And I said, "See, I need you to see this, brother. You see this?" He's like, "Damn." I said, "You've never seen this, have you?" He's like, "No." And then water hit and it was gone. It was gone. He's like, "Damn, well, she cut it." No, water. I get to the
I don't have that problem.
Nobody asked you. This was my story time. Okay, this is about my pain.
I didn't have I feel your pain.
But then let me have it for a moment. Okay.
Wait, let me do this. Go ahead and have
it. Okay, and I'm saying I called my girl Marsha, who is about everything curls with hair. Okay, and so she told me exactly what product to go get and all this type of stuff, because I went and bought some stuff that said it was going to elongate it. Okay, it was the wrong stuff. It was some cream. She was like, "One, they lied to you. Don't never put no cream to say elongate. That's a lie." Okay,
it truly is.
It is. You have to get the gel and whatever. So she said, "Get some Uncle Funky." I said, I should have known it was some shit that said something like that was going to work. So Uncle Funky, okay, get some that and get some Dews, something it was called. She said, "Get some that too. The honey."
Some Uncle Funky and some Do Right.
Yeah, and yeah, with the marshmallow and the honey and all of that. Yeah. Okay. I said, that sounds like some stuff for some Black folks that's going to work. That combination seems like it's going to work. And I got that, and I was, yeah, yeah. And you see, it's got a little hang time back there.
Yeah, look, I see you got a little something there.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, that's actually almost more than I've seen you have. So it's like,
really is. It really is.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah. And so, and it's dry, not dry like dry as in it's not wet. And it's still, I have to make that difference for people.
Dry,
no, not that. It's dry as in it's not wet, not still wet and hanging on. Because that was the test. I said, "Now I'm going to go out here, Marsha, to this thing, and I don't want to get there. And then
look different than when I left my house.
I'm looking like Shaka Zulu, okay? Now I will rock it. I'm still going to look, it's me. I'm going to be fabulous. I'm going to Shaka Zulu, and I'm still going to take these pictures on the red carpet and just have to do what I do, okay? Because y'all saw the pictures from, the Women's Brunch and Empowerment. I just had to empower Shaka Zulu. I rocked it.
Yeah,
it was what it was. I had no other choice.
Look, you shocked. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 photographers sitting there, and you came off that elevator and we were
That
all
was a
sitting there
different
about it.
day. That was a different day.
Really?
I'm talking
So you
about
like
this.
the
No,
couple of days.
no. This was just like recent without the.
Oh, okay.
No, we're talking about this dude. No.
Oh, okay.
You know, this is the season of empowerment. So everybody's having an empowerment thing, just like you just talked about a moment ago with everybody having something else. This was Kay. Kay had a women's empowerment brunch, like you were saying, brunching. Everybody's brunching.
Yeah. Okay.
This was a women's empowerment brunch that Kay threw, and so that I went to. Yeah.
And then I went. Now that I'm thinking about it.
What?
I will say this: when y'all had these women's empowerment brunches.
Yes.
Okay. For those of you who don't understand, when they say women's empowerment brunch, lunch, snack, breakfast, dinner, go. Because if you notice, they don't just go, well, we don't have a little empowerment meeting. No, they eat.
Oh my God.
They eat.
So
that's all I'm gonna say.
I was late. I made sure, table was full for the sisterhood, because Pat get the sisterhood extravaganza table. I made sure the table was full. And they were like, "Where are you? Don't worry about it. I'll be there."
Okay.
They had, oh my God, they had food and they had drinks for you. They had food, they had drinks, and they had prizes, and they had entertainment. Yeah, because it was from 11 to 3. And I'm thinking,
it was like that. It was like that.
11 to 3.
What?
It was great. It was great. And I was sitting and talking with Kay afterwards. And she said, the real test of a good event is when you're sitting around afterwards and people don't want to go home. She said, that's when you had a good event. When people are just sitting around afterwards and they don't want to go home. They just talking amongst themselves and, and straggling and whatnot when they don't want to go home. I said, I guess it is. I
thought it was different. What? I thought it was y'all wore them tight shoes to the place and then you took them off under the table. And now y'all like, damn, I got to put these shoes back on to get home. That's what I thought.
But you ain't got to put them on yet. You got them off, and it's carpet.
Right. Wait, so then you reach in that bag and pull them slippers out that you had in the bag. Got you.
See, women, these are grown women. You understand? And at this event, the average age was 40 something.
Oh, everybody had slippers in. Yeah, everybody had slippers.
Everybody grown.
Right, they had slippers.
Grown. Exactly. Exactly. They got a big enough bag. They can get them slippers, and if they can't fold over, they just have them on the side. Who gonna say something? Nobody, because they know you're smart.
Wasn't no Spanx in the entire room. Everybody was over 40.
If they were, so what? You look good, sister. Right? You look comfortable. You look good and comfortable.
Yeah, that's beautiful. When you get that age group, that's just comfortable. That's
the good and comfortable. Where you get that from? That look good and comfortable.
Right. That's and not afraid to, not afraid to compliment each other on what you got. I heard that a whole lot. Oh, where'd you get that? Oh, really? I'll be there tomorrow. That type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And and again, at this age, that and in there, that look good and comfortable. Are those comfortable? That's what we're looking for. Are those comfortable? No. Okay. Well, I gotta weigh that out. And some also being grown, some shoes are just for the ceiling. They're just for the ceiling only. They just for the ceiling only.
Just for the ceiling.
Just for the ceiling only.
Now, me, I'm all about the comfort.
You're a man.
Woo.
We understand it's not just.
I got to acknowledge. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay.
You can always replay right back to this part right here.
But to that
if there's ever a question.
But we like our comfort. We love our comfort. And
men don't play with their feet.
No, we don't. And the thing is, we like some smell good. We always got
older men.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying over 40. So see, like me, my smell good comes from right there. I don't know if y'all can see it.
I cannot
Y'all
see
can't
it.
see it.
I
Y'all
cannot
can't
see
see
it.
it. Well, see, it says first class. Let me try this again.
Oh, here
First
we
class
go.
candles.
Okay.
See, first class candle. That
You
see,
know,
no matter what my day is like, first class candle. See, and just so
okay.
y'all don't think I'm just telling you stuff. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I have used it. And
Show
I
them the
didn't just use it.
show them the side of that, because that's a very unique. That's an actual one of the actual candles.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah, exactly. Ain't that
Yeah,
sharp, y'all?
yeah,
That's sharp.
yeah.
That is
See,
sharp.
yeah, and it's wait, and it's a real wooden top.
Yeah,
This ain't plastic. This is real wooden top.
yeah.
You know.
That's sharp. That's
And no,
sharp
y'all
right there.
can't have my candle. See, took me too long to get it. Too long to get it.
And let me say about getting it.
Uh-oh,
This.
here we go.
So I was at Michelle, because Michelle Tucker is the owner of First Class Candles. Okay,
Who?
She's one of the
No, but who? Who?
empowered.
Michelle Tucker?
Yes,
Michelle?
she's one
Yes,
of
yes.
the
That
empowered
lady.
honorees.
Yes.
And
Mhm.
I was at one of her mixers, and Catherine was there also. And Catherine had to leave early, and so she gave me her ticket for the raffle. And so she was one of the first winners, and that was what she won. And so, you know, I'm an honest person, so I took it for her, and I didn't trade it or try to give her what was less or this, that, and the other. But I've been holding on to it. And they live a little far, you know, but however, I'm the closest. And so he sent a message: you better get your candle for Moni before she be done lit it. Because I kept opening it and said, oh, it did smell good. It's like second to mine, my favorite, which is Pure Bliss. As everyone knows, it's second to that. And
Okay,
so he
see.
sent that message, and I sent a very nice message back to him that I won't say over air, but I sent a real nice message back to him about how I don't open other or, you know, light other people's stuff. We don't have to worry about that.
I like my candle in the cigar size.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna just sit there and look
But
gangster.
it's a very nice candle, and I had it for a
Right.
while. I had it
Yes, you
for a
did.
while, and it
Yes, you did.
smells great. It's high quality. That glass, the glass, and then the wood on top, class.
Man,
First
all day.
class. Yeah. So, you know,
Yeah.
I got to light mine. I usually light it at the beginning of the show, but we
No,
started.
I'm gonna sniff mine. I'm yes, y'all. I said it. I'm gonna be on the air sniffing my candle. Yes. Because you don't
Well,
have
you
to
know,
light
when
them
Michelle,
to
no, you
smell
don't have to. You don't have
them.
to. But Michelle, when she was on the show, she noticed that I always have a candle lit in the back when I'm doing my show. So of course she made sure I had a first class candle to have lit back there. And you can go on her Instagram, First Class Candles, and make sure you have yours. And if you're a student over at Grand Canyon University, you can go down to your student union to that vending machine and get one of her candles out of the
Do that for
vending
me again,
machine.
because I don't think they heard you. Do
They
that.
heard me. They heard me over there at
Vending
Grand
machine.
Canyon University. Go down to your student union and get you a candle, a first class candle out the vending machine, honey. Yes, y'all got it like that over there. You can get you one of those. And then if you bought or when you buy one of her candles, go ahead on that page and she teaches you how to maintain your candles, honey. I am 51 years old. I have bought plenty of candles. I still got plenty of other candles around here. I have never in life been taught how to trim your wick back. Never in life been taught that. And that's how you're able to still use your candle all the way down to the bottom. Go figure.
We're going to have that sensual session now on how you trim your wick. It is wonderful.
He's getting ready to get me again.
No, because see, you notice my candle's not lit. Mm-hmm. My candle's not lit because I need an adult to light it for me. So they don't let me have nothing that has fire, nothing like that.
Yes, Catherine, we love our first class candles. They were fantastic the other night when the power went out too. I was so nervous of what I was trying to see ahead while I was reading. I didn't know where that was going to go. The house smells so good. Yes, absolutely. And there's soy candles, so you can actually take them and rub a little bit on your elbows or whatever it may be. But you guys, it is 7:20. You know what 7:20 is. It's time to bring our guest on. It is time to bring our guest on. Lauren, are you ready? Come on the air with us. and get in on some of that. She has been cracking up down there.
She over there cracking up. I know.
I've seen her. She has been cracking up back there. Lauren, thank you for coming up here with us.
Lauren's sitting there going, "Oh my goodness." Okay.
She has been.
It was the adult supervision for you needing to light the candle. Like you need an adult to light it for you, huh?
Yeah. I need it. Yeah, well, remember we were talking before the show. They don't let me have nothing without, I gotta be supervised.
You are very limited to
I'm limited, man.
That you are entitled to.
I had to make a phone call. There's a blackout over here, and I need somebody to come over here and light this candle for me.
By the time they get there, the blackouts.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I had the door open so I could have some air coming through, and they standing there on the porch talking about, oh, the lights came on, so I guess I'll leave now.
That's all bad.
Yes. Catherine says, hi, Lauren. And who is this? Daniel says, soy candles are the best. They are. They really are. They really are. They're multi-faceted for what you may or may not want to do. As long as you're a consenting adult, I'm with it.
No, I'm going to tell you like this. Okay.
No, Chris, we gotta get to our guest now. We got
to say this last piece.
What's that?
Now, for all y'all folks who run out here with this excuse, I didn't have no lotion. That's all I'm saying. That's all, man. Okay. You look like you've been kicking flour for a week. All I'm saying is, just
a week. I don't know who they are. Candles. He's met someone. There.
I hope not. I hope not. It looks like
he is a full man
for a week. That's down bad.
Look, walking up.
We got to talk about labor law.
How does dress look? Oh, the dress look fine, but it don't go with them white socks.
Oh,
I'm not wearing socks. My bad.
So, Lauren, thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate it. We
Lauren's sitting there crying.
I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate being on the show.
Absolutely. Let's definitely dive into. You have so many things you got going on.
I do.
That's why I said what I said, because by the time we get into her stuff, we be in the next week.
I'm blessed.
Absolutely. You are a serial entrepreneur, and I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
Serial entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah. Nevada chapter, Virginia chapter, Alabama chapter, Arizona chapter, California chapter. Come on now.
Come through.
No. Wait. No. Yeah. Georgia chapter.
Come through.
What I'm saying?
Now I signed up. I signed up for the Arizona chapter.
I thank you, and I saw it, and I will go in there and get your submission shortly. Thank you so much. I appreciate.
You're welcome. Tasha said we're gonna circle back to the consenting adult comment. All right, Tasha, you make sure you write that down, and we'll circle back around.
Something tell me she ain't gonna let us off of it. Okay.
Yeah. She's not gonna let up. Tasha is actually one of my board members for my California chapter. So shout out to Tasha for being on.
She sounds like me because I'm like, we're gonna circle back.
Yes. She is that voice right here on my shoulder. Boss lady, okay, wait, let's pivot. Yeah, that's her.
She put a pin in that. We gonna come back.
Oh, that's the parking lot. That's the official parking lot comment.
Woo, okay.
You keep us on point with that one, Tasha. We are going to circle back to that.
She said she's not going to slide by that.
Just so
I heard everything y'all
said.
About
this business, but then we're going to circle back.
We're going to circle back.
We will not be ending this show without circling back, okay?
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Again, you see why we make sure we have our points that we need to talk about.
Yes, I love
it. Go forward. Okay.
I love it.
All right. Okay, let's go through here. Now you wanted to talk about collaboration over competition.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and let's kind of dive right into there, and then we'll branch out to things with your different businesses also. Collaboration over competition.
All right. So I feel as entrepreneurs, we all started for a reason, right? And so that's to be profitable, that's to make an impact, that we all have our set goals that we are looking to attain when we start out as entrepreneurs. However, we know that we can't do it by ourselves. It's just impossible. Even if you are independent business, meaning that you are just in business by yourself, no partnerships, no nonprofit type of ties and things of that nature. As a sole person in business or a sole proprietor in business, it is hard to get things done by yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like in an impact driven type of venture, meaning if you are any bit of a philanthropist and you are trying to do things like I am, which is empower women, help them get them to the next step of success, whatever they deem that is for them, for women who are coming off of the streets and needing assistance just to gain their footing so they are well equipped enough to just be productive in society. I feel like to make that type of an impact, you need to surround yourself with like-minded people who understand the vision and are able to fulfill that and go forward with you. You can make much more of an impact with a collaboration over me competing with you and we are doing the same thing. The roads we take to get to the end goal may be very much different, but we're still trying to have the same ending, and that is to be impactful and that is to help. So if we can do that as a collaborative effort, how much more of a difference would we be able to make in somebody's life, in somebody's community? And, it's just more of a sisterhood type of mentality versus the crab in a barrel. We only want you to do this much. I don't want you to get any further than me. I want to give you just this much, instead of saying, you know what? I can bring what I can bring uniquely to the table. Nobody can do me better than I can do myself. You can bring what you can bring uniquely to the table. Nobody can do you better than yourself. What we can do when we combine those forces could be something great. And what type of impact will we make on, like I said, a child's life, a young lady's life, a different organization, or pouring into different communities who are in need for several different things? As we know, we go out and do a quarterly feed to the homeless. So the need is ongoing, it's constant, it's consistent. So it's always going to be that. And we found that by collaborating with different organizations such as ourselves, women empowerment organizations, we've been able to touch a lot more lives than us just being our sole nonprofit. And though we do our own events, obviously, and things like that, it is much easier to reach more people when you just have more of a collaborative type of attitude.
Now, let me ask you this question, and I'm asking for a friend, and I'm asking just because the question needs to be asked in general. Mm-hmm. How do you vet other organizations or companies to see if they're real, if they're I don't know if I want to use the word worthy, that they're a best fit, credible. Do you vet them in any way?
I do. I'm very hands-on, and I'm a huge energies type person. So believe it or not, even with 5 chapters, and I have other businesses, even with 5 chapters, there is no one in any of the chapters that we have made a collaboration with that I did not personally speak to and understand their perception of what the organization was, what we stood for, what it is that we are trying to accomplish, and how we can help one another. Because it's not just about how they can help us, it's about how we can help one another. And that's where the collaboration takes place. So I very much so, I have a questionnaire that I ask just so I can get a feel outside of the feel, that I get from speaking to somebody. And I move in that, I pray God that he keeps giving me the discernment that I need to make the decisions that I need in regards to the people that I not only partner with, but bring into the organization. And so far it's been successful. You hit roadblocks, but so far it's been successful.
So no matter how large, you still take it down to those brass tacks for those things.
Oh, I do.
Okay.
I do. Yeah. Because I believe that, you can't collaborate with me if you don't understand what the vision is, so we appreciate the donation, but I want you to have a feel for our end goal, and our end goal is much greater than just the project or the collaboration that we're working on now.
Excellent. Definitely. I liked all of that. Now, passion and purpose. So I took a little time because I love words. And I listen to words. I listen to what people say all the time, or I try to all the time. So I looked up meanings just to add a little flavor to what we're doing. So look at Chris's face. It's like, here
Look,
she
he's
goes.
reading something. He's reading something.
No, I'm like passion and purpose. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this because I like these 4 buttons that you put in here. So I'm gonna make sure I don't interrupt this. Let me.
He muted himself. You didn't even have to tell him. He didn't mute himself. You know, he put himself in the doghouse.
That's my boy right there. All right. I went for the meaning. Okay. Passion meaning 1. It says strong and barely controllable emotion. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Mm-hmm. Passion meaning 2. The suffering and death of Jesus. Okay. That's cool. That's cool too. Now, purpose meaning, the noun, the reason for which something is done or created or for which something exists. Purpose meaning verb, have as one's intention or objective. Mm-hmm. Wait, did it go across? There it goes. There it goes. Okay.
There it is. Yeah.
So, with all of that, so we're going to talk about purpose and passion. I just want to throw those out there for people.
Okay. So what that looks like to me, and the reason I chose those is because you can be passionate about something and it may not be purposeful. I believe the two very much for me have to align because my passion helps fuel my purpose. So I understand why I started, but the passion is what continues to give me the drive to want to go forward in everything I'm doing. Like it's the fuel. And I feel like one can't exist in a successful environment without the other, because if you're not passionate about what you're doing, you get tired of it. I believe that, right? So it's like, what is driving you forward? It may be purposeful, but what is creating the drive for you? So I believe that if I didn't understand my passion and purpose was to serve, then I wouldn't be able to do it as effectively as I'm able to do it, because it's not really the desire of my heart. It's not really what I'm set here to do. When you understand what you're set here to do, you get a clear understanding of what your purpose is, and then you develop a passion for it. And I believe that passion is what keeps you driving forward.
It's the food that keeps maintaining you
to
keep doing for it.
Yeah.
The nourishment.
It's the nourishment. It's the nourishment. Because I feel like the more I accomplish, the more, I get different testimonials, the more I hear back from, those things, it helps elevate the thought process. Like, what I'm doing is very much so purposeful. And now it's driving my passion. It's fueling me to make me want to go a little harder. Like right now, I'm back to school. I'm to go to school. They said it'd be fun. They said, no, this shit is on my nerve already, but I'm here for it. Okay, but yeah, but I continue to do things to better myself so that I'm able to pour into people effectively and efficiently. And I can't do things haphazardly or not have enough passion or believe in what it is that I'm doing and what I'm delivering and expect to have an audience, expect to be able to touch people's lives, and expect to be able to make a difference on the level in which I'm looking to do so.
That was deep. Yes. Yeah. And you know what? I got to meet Tasha. I feel like she my people.
Yeah.
I feel like she my people.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, Tasha. I feel like you my people. You know what, Chris? You know what?
Thank you. Who? Chris Lay Media. Thank you so much.
That's him. That's him. Since he got himself muted, he gonna type it so I can put it on the screen.
I'm not.
See, this way I don't interfere with your 4 points. I'm trying to be respectful of the 4 points.
Okay.
You were doing a whole different show tonight, Moni. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, see, you blew me away when you said dictionary. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know she owned one. Okay, so I'm like, well, since you don't went to the dictionary.
We'll just mute him for a second. Let him get his life right quick. Let him think about that. Okay.
Sit on that for a moment. Sit on that for a moment.
Get yourself straight. Get yourself straight. Okay.
Get it together. Get it together, Chris.
I own multiple dictionaries. Okay.
Right.
Including,
don't do it.
Including an urban one that I could tell you several things out of right now. Okay. Now get yourself right.
Get it.
Hold on. The kids are still awake. Don't go to the urban one yet.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me run this back real quick.
For the listener's discretion, this podcast contains strong language and adult themes that may not be suitable for children. These are not the views of the radio station or its affiliates.
There it is.
Not.
Search your feelings. Obi-Wan never told you the truth.
Oh, no. Not the disclaimer again. He got to go back on time now.
He got to go, yes. All the time. All the time, Tasha. All the time.
Before the show started, he was in the doghouse. So he came on the show.
Catherine said, oh my God. Yes, Catherine. Yeah, he needs you again. Not the book of slang. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I know plenty of words to use, but I choose to use the ones that I want.
Listen, you know,
Can we get to point 3, please?
You see that? And then
when I choose to do that also, absolutely. That's my son that did the disclaimer. That's his voice right there. That's his voice doing the disclaimer for his mother.
You see that?
Mouth. For his mother's mouth. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Something else. He's something else.
You see, right? You were here for the meeting, for the little part of that meeting beforehand. Thank you.
You're really not gonna get any windows in this doghouse. I'm telling you, you're not gonna get
not getting the leash extension, none of that.
Oh, the petition's been already revoked. You down bad.
Look, I was gonna ask a question for a friend, but then I realized I ain't got none. So.
Not in these 3 squares.
I was like,
that's what I'm saying.
I was gonna ask a question for a friend. It's like I looked up. I said, "Yeah, let me ask a question for a friend." I looked up. Was like, "Nah, that ain't gonna happen on this show."
So then, what do you want to ask? Since the friend is non-existent. Look.
Right.
No, I was
maybe
gonna
in
ask.
the replay you'll find one. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask a question with all of this that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have men, or do you not men from that point, but do you have men or organizations with men that contribute, assist you in this in any way? How does that work?
I do host co-ed events. You kind of digging into my bag, but yes, we are going to launch a men's sector of the organization. So obviously it will definitely be named differently. But that is something we're looking into because like I said, we do not only host events for ladies. We have started incorporating some co-ed networking events and they've been quite successful. So in addition to that, there are a lot of male-owned companies that are looking to do donations because we are a nonprofit. So they are looking to donate to female-owned business, minority-owned business, things of that nature. So we absolutely are going to accept the partnership. Like I said, we have an ongoing outreach program. So there's always a need there, and in any way we can fill it, and those who are willing to help us fulfill it, we definitely appreciate it, and we accept it. So we actually do get a lot of contributors from who are men, and we're looking and excited to open up our male sector of it.
All right, well, that was only my smart question for the night. I'm out.
You fulfilled your quota for the night.
He said, "Put a pin in me, a fork in me." He done, right?
Chris, hold on. Let me go back to my comments over here right quick. Where is Tasha's? Here, there's your pin right there.
Oh yeah, I saw when she put it in there.
Yeah, I didn't put it up. I
Yeah,
didn't
but
put it up today.
that's not why she put it up.
I know it's
You know,
not.
yeah,
I know
okay,
it's
That's
not.
the
okay.
parking lot question.
That's that parking lot.
That was for that.
That was that reminder. Like,
That was for
look, I
that.
want y'all to,
I do know.
I want
I
y'all
do
to see
know.
me, okay?
I do know what it was for.
I want y'all to forget. I don't want y'all
Mhm.
She said this
Oh,
October
Oh,
co-ed booze and booze.
she's
Oh,
yes, that's what
okay,
Now,
we're
there
doing.
you go.
now, if I had said that, y'all would have blanked me out, cut me off, shut the mute down.
Absolutely.
See, okay.
I would have.
Yes,
Absolutely.
we're excited
Thank
about
you, thank you, Tasha. Thank you.
popping third and fourth quarter. This year has been phenomenal. We just celebrated our 1 year anniversary.
I saw
August 5th.
that.
So this year has been phenomenal, but I'm absolutely
that's great.
excited about this third and fourth quarter. Oh,
So
there
then,
I am.
well, you haven't accepted my request on this.
Oh, I haven't. Uh-oh.
You have not accepted me on this one yet. So, but I want to go to your link tree on here. So, everybody, this is the time within the show that you go to your social media, everyone, and we want to follow our guest, but we also want you to go and follow us too. So, go to our YouTube channel, which is going down the mic. Go to our YouTube channel and click follow, subscribe. Everybody go click it.
Gotta click
right
it.
now.
Right now.
Click it. Let me go on over here to our YouTube. Because I want to see those numbers go up because I can see who does and who doesn't. So let's not play no games with Moni.
Don't do it.
Let's not tonight. Let's not. Go ahead over there. But while I'm back here.
Try me not.
Go over here to your link tree. I love link tree. I'm gonna have to get that. You were just speaking on which one did I want to go to? Which one did I want to go to? I think I want to go to your business brunch. So yay, sis, I'm looking for you. Yes, you are. Bam, bam, bam.
All
so
right.
This is the one that I copied. Oh, I got to put you in the screen. I'm sorry. I'm just over here excited reading it. I'm just all over here reading to my lonesome. Excited reading to my lonesome. Hey, sis, I'm looking for you. Yes. So, guys, this is the one.
Passion and purpose. Yeah, y'all are real about this. Yeah.
Yes,
so,
I'm liking that.
This is the one, and from Linktree, and guys, like I tell you, a lot of times, like I love this Linktree thing. I'm not gonna quit talking about it, honey. It's as good as my dot card, okay? It is like you just put everything right there, and bam, it'll take you everyplace else.
That's it.
Take you everyplace else, and so I was there on her Lauren Cole Instagram page, and it had at the top Linktree, bam, and I went right there and I found this other Instagram page for her. What is it? Business Women Brunchin, okay? Yeah. And then right there tagged at the top, pinned at the top rather, it says, hey sis, I'm looking for you. Now, just when we were talking earlier, talking about all these locations, if you were wondering what the hell are they talking about, it says right here, we have 5 chapters, honey. California, Arizona, what is AI?
Alabama, AL, that's AL.
Alabama, Georgia, and Nevada. Okay.
Yes.
We are a growing organization with 3 states pending. You see that, honey? Pending.
Yes.
So we're waiting on you. Be a part of the change you want to see in the community. Now that right there is the statement.
Yes.
Okay. You be the change you want to see.
Yes.
You be the change you want to see. Don't be complaining.
When you're not the solution, I don't like that. Then you just
I don't either.
Just sit down. Sit down. You want to talk about how this girl is out here and she's looking or she's dressed or she's not, but what are you doing to make her opposite of those things? Sit down. You're not changing anything doing that. You know, you help her be a product of her environment instead of her being a product of her greatness. You know, I'm not here for it. Yeah,
she stopped herself because she was like this.
That's my passion. You know, it is my passion.
And that's
you either
fine.
part of the solution or you part of the problem.
That's it.
And there's no middle of the road there. Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
So talk about this. Right, this is September 22nd that this is going to be going on. Tell the people a little bit what this is right here.
Okay, so after last month, we did not have any other events for the month of August. So this is our, hey guys, we are back and we're going to do one of our co-ed networking events at Hookah Lounge in Huntington Beach. One of my good friends is the owner of that establishment. And so just, if you're looking to come out and let your hair down, or you want to bring your business partner or your boo, as he's in business with you, because definitely we want to encourage all entrepreneurs. We want to make sure that we are facilitating and giving people of value so that you are able to make those connections and collaborations so that, like I said, it's not one-sided. You may be able to help one another. There have been, I want to say, with Tasha alone, but with so many of the brunch attendees that have come out and have been able to do like literal collaborations on the spot. She can attest to it. So, I mean, literally, just a spark of a conversation, you don't know how much, somebody can be a blessing to you or vice versa. So it's definitely a networking vibe. And we're just going to have a good time on Friday. I hope you guys can come out and join us, those of you that are in the area.
I like Huntington Beach. I mean,
well, that's how she found me. It was a conversation. No, it's a true story. It was a conversation.
Okay.
And that's a conversation.
And you know what? Best ones are the organic ones. I like, random conversations because I feel you can get past, or I feel like I'm a good enough discerner of people. It's not judging. It's just my discernment. You can tell when people are providing you fluff and bullshit, for like word. And you can tell there's people with, authenticity that, are really looking to connect on a deeper level because they believe in what you're doing. And, like I said, it can be a collaboration where you guys are able to help or maybe barter with one another. And that's what it's, ultimately about when you go to these networking events.
Right. I definitely agree with that. And then this one is September 9th. I was trying to do today's the 6th. So this is is coming up also.
So this weekend, both of my nieces, we are doing a bake sale for them as we are looking for a cure to help stop NF. So we are selling all kind of baked goodies. If you would go to Marie's Charcuterie and More, that's Tasha. That's Miss Tasha. She does all our charcuterie boards for all of our events. And we are sponsoring or in partnership for the bake sale, along with my photo booth, Jus Flickinit, and along with another one of our dear friends, Cocktail Cake Company. And so we will appreciate any donations and support. We're going to do the actual walk on October 21st. So all proceeds are going to go to finding a cure for NI.
Okay, and it says link in bio for our team page. If you would like to donate. So the link is in the bio page.
Correct.
In the bio. Okay. Correct. And it said asterisk contains alcohol, people.
Oh yes, that's Cocktail Cake Company. And when I tell you, she has some of the best cakes, hands down. Oh my goodness. Follow her page, please. Y'all, Cocktail Cake Company. Yes. When you talking about
where's she located?
She is out here, but she ships. She's in California. Torrance, California.
Okay. All right. So September babies. Okay. So you all do all those things like this. I love it.
Yeah.
Shout out. Mm-hmm.
I just celebrated a birthday. We in Virgo season.
Happy belated.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Partying all Virgo season. Well, I'm trying.
That's what I do. I know that's right.
But my calendar is Oh, there it is. There, yeah. But my calendar is
Look at you. Let them know.
That's it. don't come to play when she step out.
Wait. Go back to the cake. Go back to the cake.
We can't go back. It's got to rotate around. You don't know about it.
I'm gonna need you not to know my where's the cake right there?
Yeah, I saw it.
Close your mouth.
I can't. I'm not about to deal with Chris. I'm not about to deal with Chris.
I'm going to the next picture. Yeah. You are fired.
So that was our back to school.
Yes.
In which we partner with the Social Register Network. I am a member of that organization as well. Again, I believe in partnering, and they are just awesome. We've done two events with them in collaboration with donating supplies, donating food, the last time that we fed, and hygiene kits, things of that nature. So this was just last Monday. We went to Rainey Intermediate School in Corona, and we gave them everything that we collected as a unit from the Social Register Network and that community's members, as well as Business Women Brunchin and those who donated to the organization, along, of course, with the monetary items. And we took them to Rainey Intermediate School so that we can make a difference in some kids' life.
I love that. I love it.
Somebody wound up with an Apple computer.
Look, next year we will definitely get that partnership, because I was looking to service high schools and middle schools, and their need is a little different. Even though this was a middle school, we were able to do backpacks, but I'm looking to be able to do tablets and things like that. So next year I'm aiming for Best Buy to come in partnership with us. So
that's good. That's real good.
Yeah. Okay. I saw this and definitely wanted you to talk about this, because I saw that you were on here with them with this collaboration.
Absolutely. That is the organization I was just referencing, the Social Register Network. And so this is, she has two branches of this, which is in Nevada and Orange County. And like I said, this is the young lady that I've collaborated with on a couple of different occasions. So I am sitting on that panel as we join Dr. Ochoa. And this is literally a fireside kind of intimate conversation about some of the things we tapped on tonight by, I believe, in connection over collaboration and how that has worked in our dynamic. And I was fortunate enough to meet this young lady. I want to say it has not even been a year, and the impact we've made together in this short amount of time. It just goes to speak to when you meet people on an organic yet genuine level, and they see the purpose and they believe in it, they have no problem working with you. And this is a result of several partnerships I've been able to attain just from going in rooms unapologetically myself, and showing up for myself and the organization to help us get to where the goals that we're trying to achieve.
Absolutely. It says, be sure to register and share the news with all your fellow Boss Lady connections. This event is exclusive and will sell out of tickets quickly, people. Okay. Now, did you hear that? Will sell out quickly.
Quickly.
So you have been warned. So when you see them, so when you see them on there and the fabulous pictures after, and you don't go in her without no sad face and be like, girl, you should have told me.
Yeah,
I would.
They try.
You know that's how they do.
They try it, girl. I would have kept. It's okay. It's all right, baby. There ain't no hard feelings. You'll catch the next one, because God's not through elevating.
I would have came, but what? I didn't see it. Wait a minute. You clicked on it 30 times. What do you mean you didn't see it?
Well, for you all that are new to all that she is offering, make sure that you go on the page. This is just one of her pages, okay? This is just one. So I'm going to take this one down, but make sure you go, and let me close this so you can get to the top here. Make sure Business Women Brunchin, okay?
Yes.
And make sure you're following that one.
Yes.
Because now we got to go on to another one. Got to go on to another one, baby.
I just followed it.
Let me get you, Chris. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I see you.
All right, WUBI Ubiquity. WUBI Ubiquity Radio listeners, thank you so much for hanging in there with us. iHeartRadio, Apple Podcast, Google Play, Amazon Music, Overcast, Cast, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram. I see. I did really good. I got quite a few of them in here. I did well. Yeah, and I did pretty good this time. I know I haven't named you all, but for all of our listeners and watchers and viewers, make sure you hit that subscribe and follow button. Make sure that you are going and following and subscribing to our guest today, Miss Lauren Cole, and all of her businesses. Right now, we're looking at Jus Flickinit. That's JUS Flickinit, baby. And it is an LLC. Okay. I'm just going to let you know that. So that's what's up on the screen right now. Come on and tell the people a little bit about what you do and what this is.
Jus Flickinit is a family-owned business with my sister and I. Basically, we literally started this business pre-pandemic. There she is. We started this business pre-pandemic and launched a lot of money into it, and then had to stop because obviously no one could do gatherings. We started doing virtual events, and the virtual events picked up until we were able to open back up. Well, this was literally something that happened haphazardly. My sister was a previous photo booth owner, and she had the equipment, and it was just collecting dust. So I'm like, why aren't we using this? Why are we making this profitable? And so that, with addition to a few, new purchases for inventory and things of that nature, I go, so what should we name it? I don't know. We going back and forth, and I'm like, thinking of something catchy. Then Jus Flickinit came out. I don't know how, but it just came out, and we've been up and running in 3 years now, and quite successful. Quite successful. Even during the pandemic, we were blessed to be able to stay afloat as we were still able to get events, like I said, virtually. So we are a one-stop shop. I can do custom backdrops for you. I can do virtual events, 360 events. If you want the standard booth, I do printing on site. You name it, we have it. I can do customized props. Whatever it is that you're looking for an unforgettable photo entertainment experience, we can offer it to you.
So I don't know if you caught it from either. I don't know if you watched any of our other shows or if you went reading through that long thing. I stock pages. Okay. I do stock. So, and I read through some things. So I know a few things I want to pull up, whatever, but reading through here, that's how I knew that this was the picture I was going to pull up. And that was your sister. Okay? When you said it's family owned, I knew. Pull up. And so I read in here, it says, we've established a reputable brand prided on customer service, customer retention, and superb customer engagement. Each and every one of our customers is special to us, which is why we aim to provide a unique customer experience for each and every event. We capture your vision and execute. If you haven't booked your next event with Jus Flickinit, what are you waiting for? No occasion is too big, because we do it all. I loved that. I love that.
Thank you.
And I was like, I love that.
Thank you. And that's what it is. You tell us what you want to see. We'll make it happen. We will make it happen. And yeah, we have had some amazing themes to work with. I get excited about it. I get excited and I start sending her all kind of stuff. As soon as we get an inquiry, and I'm like, oh yeah, let me get the theme. Is there some of our wedding photos? Yeah, women say this is our PBX conference that we go to every year. I do my own little glam session.
I would if I had one. Shoot.
I like your studio. Was that the studio space with the couches?
Actually, no. That was one of the venues that we happened to be working for one of our events.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that looked really nice.
Thank you. That's our standard setup. So you've seen different backdrops. When I say we have an experience with the guests, Like, yes, the guest.
It's like when the tequila kicks in and the beat drops. I know that's right.
But we all about business, though.
Well, that's what the customer wanted to do.
I love it. I love it.
It's a vibe when we pull up. It's a vibe.
I'll see that. That's why you liked what we did before the show. It's like, okay, they're my kind of folks. Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, I like it. I like it. So let me ask you a question, because when I was looking through some pictures, I saw, let me see, close that. There was one photo that made me think, did you have your screen at the summit?
I did. Yes, we did.
When I saw this, and then when I was looking through, I think it was probably on your Facebook, and it showed your name.
Howard.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was like, wait, was that her? Okay.
Yeah. So basically for the party, not for the summit. I'm sorry, it wasn't for the summit. It was for the launch for the fall, publication here. Okay. So basically every vendor that was there was one of my dear friends, and we provided the photo booth. So we made a custom template specifically for that event. Marie Charcuterie and More was there, and Cocktail Cake Company was there.
Okay. I caught that. I was like, wait, I caught it when I was looking through, I think, your Facebook page. I think that's when I saw it.
This is actually, what you're watching here is actually our PBX conference we go to yearly in Las Vegas. And basically it keeps us up to date on all things in the photo booth world. So everything that is new, everything that's coming out, all kind of new props, any kind of new gadgets, it's going to all be there. And we get access to it first. It's like a 4-day workshop. So you get to sit on different floors depending on the ticket that you purchase. And you get to hear different leaders in the industry, speak obviously on their branding, how they're able to, how they build and how they've been able to stay successful, relevant in their market, and what they've done to, maintain success. So it's an awesome event. I love it. I look forward to going every year. So
for the listening audience who may not be in business or an entrepreneur or anything, let me translate what she just said. What she just said is, I didn't just go buy this box and these lights, cameras, and this photo thing.
Come on, somebody.
And say, I'm gonna do this. What she said was, I made an investment into a business that I intend on continuing to upgrade, so that my customers continue to have a continuous great product to use. And she's into it for the long run, not the short run. The long run, that is updated, that you have nice things to be able to continue to do with this.
Software, everything.
That she's in it for the long run, for not just herself monetarily, but for her customers, creativity wise and software wise and all those things. So all that she just said was that she's into it for the long run for you. That's why she's going spending more money and time as a business owner to stay up to date and ahead of the trends and the market. Yes. So that's what she was saying, business wise. Yes. Break it down for you as a customer. That's why she wants you to come to her. Other ones that she got out there.
That's it. In a nutshell. Like, in a nutshell.
That's what I'm here for, to make it plain for.
Make it plain. That's make it plain. That's right. And that's exactly what this is. So it's saying that. Look at Tasha. Yeah, so this event is phenomenal. I say, you meet really some of the heavy hitters in the industry, and you're like, oh, you just out here like 4 and 5 and 10 booths. Are you doing it now? Like,
well, I miss all of Tasha's comments underneath the screen. Oh. Lord have mercy. But yeah, that's good. That's really good that I didn't see. I've seen the booths before, but I don't have any idea. Let me just keep that 100. I just jump in it and be like that. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you took it already. Damn it. Can I get it again? That's all I know.
the boots are some of the most time consuming things in terms of setting up. You have to have the right team to
Yes.
do a booth.
And believe it or not, most of our events, it's only 2 attendants. When we take events that are 50 people or more, then we hire on additional staff. So we do have additional attendants, but most of the time it's a two person setup, and we have a specific time frame in which we are to arrive contractually to have it set up. And if there's any downtime based on the type of event that you're hosting, then the customer is responsible for that. Outside of that, we have a 45-minute to hour setup time, and we get it done less than that. We're there 2 hours prior to your event to make sure that we test in the equipment. If there's any technical difficulties, we are aware of everything that is going on, from the lighting to the printer to everything, in more than enough time so that your event is flawless, at least on our end.
There you go.
At least on our
end.
There you go.
So we have another IG page we're going to look at here.
Which one is that one? Which one is that?
I wish I could see Lauren's hands. She's probably got her hands under the table with her fingers crossed. Please don't let him find that one. Please don't let him find it. Look at her. Look at her. Wait, just the way you said it. What page you calling him now?
Which page is that one?
No, he said that was funny, because when he was looking for you and couldn't find you, there was one that popped up, and I was like, "Oh, that ain't her," because it was that ain't her.
That was funny. That was funny.
Because I said she ain't got no clothes on. That ain't her.
Oh yeah, that ain't me.
Wait, I'm not gonna lie. And I said, what page was that?
He did. I said we'll talk about that after the show. That ain't her.
I'm about to
straight up.
That ain't her.
She said, "No, that ain't her." And I'm like, "What page?"
Yeah, no, that's me, baby.
Because I found all your pages. I was trying to get him to one. I said, "Oh, that ain't her." That ain't her.
Yeah, no, sir. That's not it.
Nope. That's
wait, how'd it go? I was all happy, and I was like,
"No,
I'll tell you after the show."
Calm down.
You know what? Back in it on timeout. He back on timeout.
He put himself in there. He's obedient. There's nothing else.
Back on timeout.
So this is your tea time one.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Can we talk about the tea time one? Is that one okay?
That we can talk about it. We can talk about it.
Okay.
I like how we have to ask.
Wears many hats. I've been playing golf from such a young age. Many people don't know that about me. And I was actually in the junior LPGA. I did that for several years. I've been in tournaments. My pen pal was Don Cole Jones, broke her back and forth. So I kind of grew away from it. Wish I stayed with it, but kind of grew away from it. So I didn't pursue it as actively as maybe I should have. But now I have divulged myself back into it, and I am marketing it so that we all know some of the best deals are made on the golf course. And what I wanted to be able to do is hold golf fundraisers so that all the proceeds go to the nonprofit. The end result for the nonprofit is because we are opening resource centers and transitional homes in every state in which I have a chapter. So it's going to take funding for us to do that. So that's why I'm aiming high, and I intend to get there and the funding that we need to accomplish that goal. So Tea Time with LC was just another marketing idea. It's something I love to do. I know how to do it. I'm quite good at it. People are floored that I can play with my nails. And I'm sure if you get to the videos and you see me hitting the ball, I can drive the ball down the middle of the fairway just as good as somebody with no nails on. So I just turned one of my hobbies into another avenue to make it profitable for the nonprofit. Oh yeah, we out there.
We're actually the core sisters from the sisterhood. We're actually going to Top Golf Sunday.
Really?
Yeah. Don't let that impress you.
Yeah. And so my official launch for this is it was gonna be the 30th. I'm just gonna push it back 1 week, just due to the place that I had in mind to book. And basically, Tea Time with LC is you can meet up with me at a range near you, and we can hit a few balls, or we can play the entire course. Obviously, that is for me to have another networking platform with just another genre of people or another audience who is willing to, again, partner up and pour back. That's what it's like.
I wish I could play golf. I meant to before the show to have my golf shoes up here. I have the shoes. I have the shorts with the little. They have the little, what do they call the thing that the ball sits on? Is that the tee?
Tees, yes.
It has a tee in there. I never worn the shorts. I used to have the clubs, and I had a beautiful bag too. It was beautiful off-white leather.
Oh. What happened? Why didn't you get into it?
Just never did. Lived off the golf course, everything.
It's you know what, you have to be disciplined though. You have to be disciplined. So
well, that took me out of it right there. See, because same thing. My older brother bought me a bag. I didn't know where we were going. He said, well, we're gonna go I need to get some clubs. So he's an avid golfer.
I'm sorry. Is that a blister?
Yeah. It's a blister. But you see my nails though? You see my nails though. Look, my glove is.
But then not one sparkle came off of that nail.
Not one.
So she wore the skin off the index finger.
Yeah.
Okay,
so you're right-handed.
Huh?
You're right-handed.
I am right-handed, yes.
Okay.
Why do you have the blister if you have the glove?
Because the way the glove was rubbing against the club, it was started slipping down, and the more I started sweating, unfortunately, my hands were sweating, and so it started slipping down. The more I started sweating, and yeah, I hit a lot of balls that day.
See that little towel thing on the side.
Hold on. So you were just like at a Top Golf thing, a thing like that. You weren't playing round.
Yeah, I was just at Chester, Washington. Actually, I think of this one. I was at Chester, Washington, and I was just at the driving range. Sometimes I just go out. It's a few courses that are around me. Yeah. And I just going out and hit a few balls. That's the way you practice and brush up on your game. So yeah, definitely. I try to get out and do that as often as I can. And this was just another Sunday after one of our brunches. And I told the ladies, I'm getting ready to go hit some balls. And they're like, what? After the mimosas and everything? I'm getting ready to go hit some balls. So yeah.
And I'm just asking I ain't even asking for a friend. I'm asking for me, because this is what we're doing Sunday. Do I need gloves on? Am I going to get a blister?
No, you're not.
No. Wait,
well, dedication just went right out the window.
Wait, I'm phoning a pro. Wait,
that was a one-off-topic experience. You won't get a blister.
Wait, all that dedication. Yeah, we're going to Top Golf on Sunday.
Right.
Yo, I got a blister.
Wait a minute. I digress. Oh, there's my bag. There's my bag. You feel me out here? Yes.
She was working with you on the nails. She was working with you on anything. But then as soon as you said blister, she worked the most hard.
I saw you, but I did not see that.
She stayed on the picture. She interrupted me and said, hold it. Is that a blister?
She said, press pause.
Right. Is that a blister? Oh my goodness.
Let's get some reference. Were you like playing 18 holes of golf, or were you at the that's what I was getting ready to do.
But I hit at least by that time, at least 50 balls. Like that's a lot of balls in golf because it's a repetitive swing. So yeah, I hit a lot. And you see I got a large bucket, and I don't know why I got a large bucket that day. So I got a large bucket, and
how long is that? Because we're there for 2 hours.
Okay. So you had that's a good thing, because you won't be swinging the club the entire 2 hours. You know what I mean? Like you alternate like bowling, unless you guys have your individual lane. And most of the time at Top Golf is just one that you guys share, and you guys take turns hitting the ball off the tee. So yeah, you won't be swinging the full 2 hours. So you won't have to worry about running into getting any blisters.
It depends on when the mimosas start.
You know what?
She might be swinging the whole 2 hours. She does not be swinging at the ball.
Well, I hope she's not swinging at anything else. Okay.
See, I am always
we're
doing
at
the
the 7th
most.
hole.
I'm coming in with my fingers wrapped.
Not wrapped.
Mm-hmm.
Not wrapped though.
Because I don't have no gloves. Hold on.
Okay, if you feel more comfortable, first of all, if I probably had on a full glove, that wouldn't have happened. That's number one. But because I have my nails and they are not going anywhere, I have to wear this type of half glove. So you can get a glove if it'll make you feel better, but I don't think you're gonna. I don't really think you're gonna need one. But if
she only had on one
full hand, yeah, just get the full hand glove, and you wouldn't need the half glove.
Yeah, okay. Okay, it's gonna be plenty of video.
Yeah, I'm gonna be checking for the video now. I'm gonna be
plenty of video. And you know what you're gonna hear is Pat in the back laughing, and she's gonna be like, "Laura, why you you're gonna hear Pat, high-pitched voice in the back.
I know, she cracks me up.
And I'm gonna be the usual me, not caring. And I'm gonna be like, whatever.
Wait,
Tasha said mute Chris.
No. I'm gonna sit there and I'm just gonna be announcing.
Look.
Moni's teed up, ready to go. She's using a 9-iron.
Tasha told me, "Can I just come and ride in the cart with you?" I'm like, no.
Why can't she just ride in the cart with you?
I can see. She ain't my caddy. Listen.
Why? Calm down, Lauren. Wait.
Look, I will meet you at the 19th hole. I'm on
your side, Tasha.
You and your blister, okay?
At the 19th hole, and we are actually hoping to partner with 19th hole. It's actually a wine that is called the 19th hole, and we're looking to do a partnership with them. Tea Time with LC and Business Women Brunchin.
Because there is no 19th hole.
Exactly.
Yes, there is. There is a 19th hole.
It's called the Clubhouse. It's called the Clubhouse.
It's the Clubhouse.
Yeah, that's the 19th hole.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but I know ain't no 19th hole.
Oh yeah, it's no 19th hole, but it's a 19th hole. But it's a 19th hole.
Right. But there's a 19th hole.
Yeah, okay. I know that part. I do know that.
You tell Moni we gonna meet at the 19th hole. She be riding around the cart going,
"No, I
don't see no 19 out here."
Lauren, whose side are you on? I will mute a guest.
I'm sorry. He is a mess. This is too much. He said she around. You see that?
He calling us on the phone. I'm here at the 19th. I think it's the 19th. Where y'all at?
See, you see how you doing? You see how you doing? That's why Tasha said you got to go back on mute.
You see that, Tasha? He's getting ready to get your boss muted. I am an equal opportunity muter.
Look.
Hey, she ain't never lied. That is true. You would not be the first guest that got muted.
Not the equal opportunity muter. I'm here for it. Excuse me.
Equal opportunity. Okay, so back to I'm thoroughly impressed. I am thoroughly impressed. I'm not easily impressed at all. I am thoroughly impressed with the tea time. I really, really am. Like, I would not have been able to pick this out at all.
Tea time.
I am not.
You saw what I did there with the wordplay, huh? Y'all, you saw what I did?
Yes, absolutely. I did not know. I was like, tea time. Is she drinking tea? I thought. That is what I thought.
Like folks out there going, no, we are not going with her drinking no damn tea.
It's the same thing as brunch when they have a mimosas. I mean,
it is. It absolutely is. Now, guys, I'm going to pull this up so you can see here too. Her link tree from that, still from her Lauren Cole page. Again, That link tree, love it, love it, love it. You can see everything. You can get to everything that I just went to, plus some. When she talked about booking a time with her, that's right here. You go right there to book that time with her, or a phone call. That's a 30-minute phone call you can book. And so when I get my blister,
you just made me fall out. Did you see
Look. And I couldn't even say nothing. You understand? Because I know she gonna call you, right? And she gonna do that entire 30 minutes.
And it's not gonna be from the phone number that you know. It will not be from the phone number that you know.
She's gonna be calling you incognito and whatnot.
See, no, that's why y'all gotta set up where you have to make a note for what it is that you're scheduling the appointment for. Is it
I'm gonna make a note.
Lauren gonna pick up the phone and all she gonna hear is gonna sound like the dog on Minions. Ew, ew, ew.
Oh, you see my minions back here? I'm a minion lover. I collect minions on my desk.
Ew, ew. That must be Moni.
With an emergency. My finger that you said would not get a blister.
You said it wasn't a blister. And now look, but my finger now is just like that blister. Never was ever there.
How long ago was that?
Yeah.
You don't want
now she's trying to figure out her healing time.
Mm-hmm. How long ago was that, Lauren?
Oh, this was a few months. I want to say May.
I don't have time like that.
Yeah, that was May. But I mean, it healed up in like a week or so.
I don't have time like that.
Ago.
Where, you know.
Look around. Everybody on mute. We're all just in trouble. Absolutely. And this is one of your interviews, I guess, that's on here too.
Yes.
There we go. I like this.
Thank you. Look at Pat.
Look at Pat.
Yes.
Wait, Pat looks innocent.
That's the leader of my Nevada chapter. She is the director of my Nevada chapter, Ms. Jashante Marshall.
Okay.
And that is Hope, one of our event planners. And that was at our first feed. I think that was our homeless toy drive. That was our toy drive.
Nice.
No, actually, that was the one after the toy drive. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They all look very well organized.
Yes, we were, we pride ourselves in making sure, they I like to have personable experiences. These people are still people. Some of us are one check short of being out who is not, you may not have to be an entrepreneur, but you work in this, you may be one check short of being in this person's situation. So, I hate how people frown down on them and don't act like they're human and don't act like, I go down there and we have conversations with these people. So I'll make sure the presentation is that we set the table up for them. Hygiene kits, everything is nice. Everything is lined up. We tell them, come and take what you need. Come and get what you want. Now we do have guys that go with us, for our security and things like that, just because we have had maybe rah-rah things that have happened, but nothing that has gotten out of hand, because the people are so appreciative. Like, it's like they are so appreciative. Like, who are you guys with? Why are y'all coming down here? That, it's like almost like they can't believe it that we're there, and it's like, when are you guys coming back? So we take pride when we go down there and we set up and we give them something that they can, at least hold on to for a couple of days, because outside of the meal that we prepare, we have canned goods and clothes and, like I said, the hygiene kits, and we do separate them for men and ladies. So, we provide the feminine hygiene, deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, everything in the kit, socks for both. So when I say we really give back, we reach back into the community.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah, we need to talk out after this. Set up some time to chat.
Okay,
Definitely.
definitely.
I like that. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Definitely. Definitely.
Let me go back over here, and because there was something else on our list here, come back down.
I just want to put this out there, Lauren. I'm not stalking you. I am on all of your pages now. Okay, I'm on Tea Time. I'm on. Yeah. Go ahead. She gonna look and be like, okay, you know.
Disclaimer.
Oh yeah. You got to put the. I got to put the disclaimer because Sister B she be done looked at the show after the fact and be. Now this brother, he just went there. No,
I'm not. I said no, I'm not. See,
I made it clear. I'm the stalker. I stalked all through everything. I'm up here reading and clicking, click. You
gotta get a feel. You gotta get a feel. Yeah.
I need to know. I need to be up in here. I need to pull stuff up.
Yes.
I want you to know that I know I've been up in your stuff before you came up on the show. I want you to know.
I'm just letting her know, yeah. Now, Jus Flickinit it's not letting me.
Potatoes.
Say that again?
No, I said, Moni said she had to get the meat and potatoes. She had to know finally what's going on.
And drizzle a little gravy over a few things, but I missed that damn blister.
That blister shut the whole thing down. The whole thing down.
So excited about this Top Golf until the blister came into play.
Yeah, we going to Top Golf on Sunday. And and what's that? Is that a blister?
I don't get shook. I got shook.
You got shook. Noticeably.
Wait, didn't notice the nails. Didn't notice nothing else. But she damn sure saw that blister.
I can't. Pause that. It was the pause that for me. Pause that.
Right. Pause that.
Excuse me, Chris. Hold on for a second.
Right.
I didn't mute him or nothing. I got excuse
me. Hold on. You got to put that on. Right.
Pause
back to this
right now.
Let me ask you an investigative question. Excuse me, were you playing the 18 hole?
How did this blister occur? How did it come about?
Were you doing something before and the skin was already thin?
You have documentation of that?
Do you have
I played hell getting it to go back to the cake.
Oh, no.
I couldn't get it to go back to the cake, but she damn sure made sure she went back to that blister, right?
We're not moving past this. So
something tell me if it was moving, you'd have stopped it.
It's a need to know. It's not a parking lot question.
Tasha had about 15 statements that came up. I didn't miss them all.
That blister just shut up. We need to put this like on our blooper reel. The blister that shut the show down. Okay, the blister that shut the show down.
I have never been shook
ever
and stuck. I am the director.
I have that effect. It's okay.
Wait, I mean like red light.
Right, the shock and awe. That's what I do. That's what I do. The shock and awe.
And just this. And all it took was a blister.
All it
took was a blister.
Different things. Shock and awe. I'm here to provide it.
Says, look, it's a lot of things that I've seen, I've done, and look. Since I do special effects in film, do you understand that? And I do the type that give you nightmares. I don't get shook. Okay. Just the fact that I know that, like, I did it for, like, I made all the arrangements for Pat, right, in our group, like, and we just finished it today. Just made the reservation today. Okay, got it all done. And I'm like, I'm connected. I'm like, oh, yeah. And I'm telling you, don't be impressed, because only maybe 2 people can really play golf, which is not me. I'm just gonna be there having a good time. Like, I don't be. I'm not saying that. I'm gonna look like I can play, but I can't play. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing wrong with that. It's all right.
You know what I'm saying? But then I saw the blister.
It was
the day of. Wait, I knew something else was gonna go on today. because today Moni called me happier than she has ever been the entire time. The entire time. No.
Yeah,
the entire time.
Exactly. I needed background on the situation of the blister
that I've known her. And I said, oh, this is some what happened? Oh, I called her and she says, hi, this is Moni Loves Effects. This is for Chris, who blah blah blah. I was like,
that's a voicemail. Yeah.
Oh man. And I said, see, she on that BS
because I have
right
that
now.
type of voice. I got
yeah, she on that BS right now. So then now tonight, right? So now tonight, the whole night, this is what we have been doing. So then you turn around, you throw stuff in the game. Well, hell, let me show you my blister. Okay, now, see, that's what you get for being stalking people's pages. But she stalked your page. She had all of this laid out. Something happened in between the time that she stalked it and the time that she actually looked at it. Because as soon as she hit that button, she was like, hold it. Stop, Chris. Hold on for a minute. Is that a blister?
Excuse me for a minute, Chris. Pardon me.
Beg your pardon.
Oh, my goodness. That blister just shut the whole show down.
Look, I have a whole other monitor over here, a whole other monitor with pages up, knowing what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I prepare ahead of time. And that blister was not there.
What got me was I'm all set because I'm thinking, okay, here you are. You just left a meeting and you telling these women after you done drank some mimosas, hey, I'm going to go hit some balls. I'm thinking, I'm thinking it's going to fall apart there. No, it didn't fall apart there. It fell apart.
I heard none of that.
Yeah. I usually hit 50 balls or so. Like, dang.
I heard none of that.
You heard the
and I hear everything. I hear everything. Like I could be doing 55 things and Chris saying some crazy shit behind the thing. And I'm like, Chris, I heard that. I heard that. Oh, I heard you. I heard none of that.
You didn't hear that?
No. Yeah, well, after the mimosas, I told him I was going to be going. Well, we just drank mimosas.
I heard
that's
mimosa,
all right. I'm going to go hit 50. I'm going to go hit 50 balls. Say what?
I saw.
No, went straight over your head because you were too busy looking at
the blister.
The blister. Okay.
And I'm sure when I look back, my head went like this.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, right. Because that's what you look like. You look like Scooby-Doo. Like,
it was so serious. Like, wait a minute, what? Oh my goodness, this is too funny.
Over a blister.
Right on past the balls.
What balls?
What? Went right past the balls. Right after I finish this, I'm going to hit 50 balls. I'm thinking we gonna fall apart there. No.
The last thing I heard was mimosa blisters. Blisters.
Oh my goodness.
See,
oh my goodness.
That's what I knew she didn't hear it. I'm like, what? And then when I saw your head do this, I'm like, okay. And before I could even say anything, you were like, hold on, pause. So I'm telling you about my golf clubs. I know, but pause for a minute.
I know. But we don't want to hear about your clubs right now. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this blister.
Right. I'm trying to get to this blister. I don't give a damn about
your balls. I ain't even asking
balls.
For a friend. I ain't asking for a friend.
I'm asking for me.
Right. Wasn't even trying to put it incognito, right? She just put it right out there. No, I'm asking for me. I need to know
where that blister came from. I need to know.
But did you hear the other shock? The other shock, and she described it for you. Yeah, I got the shorts with the little thing, and you can put it here. And we both said T. Yeah, that. Yeah, and I got the hole. And I got this. And I was gonna put my shoes up here and all that.
Hold up.
What gloves? I need gloves. I don't have no gloves.
But you got the glove, but you got a blister.
Because glove. See, that's what I said. It was a half glove. You want a glove, you can get you the whole glove.
You know what?
No, but see,
in my head. Hold
keep
on,
the
press
half glove
pause again.
because you
Press
only got a
pause
half a
again.
blister.
In my head, what I'm remembering is when I'm on set this time, we were doing a what's that satellite thing? What's the satellite like dish TV and NASCAR commercial. Okay, so we out in the woods with whatever that Jeff Gordon, is he a NASCAR? Is that NASCAR?
I think so.
Yeah, he's driving.
Okay.
Retired
Yeah.
driver, yeah.
Yes. And we're out in the woods and they said they're going to be snakes. They're going to possibly be snakes, right? So I come in and I've got my pants, the bottom of them duct taped.
But I don't blame you.
Did I not in that message say I do the most?
Yes. But I would too. Snakes, I would have left. It wouldn't even been negotiable for me. Just how you on the fence with this blister, y'all don't do reptiles.
I gotta go. I gotta go do the makeup. I gotta go do. And so I had duct taped the bottom of my pants with duct tape because that's what they say you do. Okay, because they can't get through it or whatever. So I'm duct tape at the bottom. I got on tube socks and all this other type of stuff and coming in, whatever. And they looked at me. They're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Y'all said."
I'm protecting myself.
And that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. And so then when you said that with the glove, I'm thinking of all the different type of Band-Aids I got in the bathroom.
You think of duct tape, right? You think of duct tape.
Not the duct tape. The duct tape will go on last.
That's some spare duct tape.
And not some spare duct tape.
I'm thinking of all the types of Band-Aids
not spare duct tape, though.
Now,
ladies and gentlemen, we will be playing ghetto golf today.
Wait, and the poor sisters, they are so used to me. They're gonna be like, "Moni,
oh goodness,
Moni." I'm like, watch this part of the show. You gonna know why.
You gonna know why. Because we didn't put it on the bloopers because this blistered it took it down.
She said, "Would have went all Samuel Jackson on everybody."
Yeah, could you see Samuel Jackson do that? That would have been real funny.
But y'all playing, but then the other
all I'm saying about this.
Look, I took a picture of the actors. We're in the middle of the night in Pioneer Village up here, and took a picture of the actors. And so then they move. Not 2 minutes later, big ass rattlesnake comes right on past. I said, "Oh snap!" It was in the bush waiting for us to finish before he came on out. I said, "Well, it's light at least."
Yeah.
It was like, oh, it was so many snakes out there. Oh,
baby, no, I wouldn't have made
it. Nobody got that video. They didn't get that video. You moonwalking your ass out of there.
I did not. I did not. Right. I did not run.
Right, moonwalking your ass back.
I'm like, that's not working out.
Somebody said, "Get a shovel and kill it."
Her fingers taped like Michael Jackson.
And what was it? Nelly used to do that. No, he put it under here or something.
On his eye.
I'm gonna be
my goodness.
I'm gonna have to take a picture. I'm gonna have to take a picture and post it.
Yes, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be checking for this Top Golf Day. I'm telling you.
I'm sure it's gonna be some lives taken. Some lives are gonna be on my page.
Yes, I will let you know. I'm tuning in too.
Wouldn't there be something if Moni went out and you had a half glove and you got a half blister? So Moni go out and get a full glove and get a full blister.
Y'all think that's funny? Y'all think that's funny?
The fact that he said I'm laughing at the fact he said I had a half blister. Wait a minute, what? You can't get no half blister. Wait a minute.
Moni be doing the show. She be doing the show next week.
Like this.
And she gonna look all kind of crazy.
I cannot.
I'm gonna hang my hand just like this.
So come on the air.
Love with the half.
Come on the air, be like, what I'm doing. What happened this weekend was not my fault.
Look at this.
I had a glove on.
Look at this.
I had a glove on.
I'm not.
I had the glove on.
Yo, impromptu glove. You in this impromptu glove, I'm done.
I muted both of them. See what I'm saying? I muted both of them. They ain't right. They ain't right. They ain't about the right. Y'all ain't about the right. Y'all ain't about the right. So look at Tasha. That's just that. Shh. See what I'm saying? They don't feel my pain. They don't feel my pain.
It's the glove.
Let me have a blister and find out. I'm sending everybody a bill. I'm sending everybody a bill.
Okay.
So
next week's show gonna be about the blister. Look, we don't have no guests this week. I want to talk about this damn blister.
We do have a guest, but the first part of the show is gonna be about my blister. I tell you that. I tell you that. I bet you will be.
No.
So we're going to talk about mentorships and the importance of having a few as an entrepreneur as you gather yourself back.
Lord of mercy.
So as a mentor of a blister, can you tell me, how do you mentor people through a blister?
Tell them don't poke it. Let it heal on its own. Don't poke it. Let it heal on its own. Don't try to peel it off. Don't try to drain it out. Don't poke it. Let it heal.
For the people who are just tuning in, because I see you popping in right now, you know, that is not what this show is about. They are taking full advantage of poking fun at me.
It's Chris' fault. Okay.
Sort of like,
Chris, wake up in a cold sweat talking about blister.
Lauren was supposed to be a great guest to have on the show.
I'm still back.
Maybe 30 minutes ago, but as of now,
I done got fired because of the blister that I got. I didn't suffer an injury and I done got fired. Look at Chris. I'm done. Listen. The reason why I say it is important for us to keep mentors as entrepreneurs, because you always want somebody who is on the next level, right? Because it should inspire you or drive you to keep going and growing, but they can also pour into you. So I have a few mentors. So sometimes we hit walls, you know. We don't know where the next idea is going to come from because of that wall, or we have an idea and we're not quite sure how to get it out there. The mentor is there to talk you through all of that. Okay, so what is it you're facing? What is it you're trying to do? And let's try to get a plan to get you there. So the reason why I say the mentorships are important, because everybody is not on the same level in business. So a lot of the ladies that I have happened to engage, some of them, or I don't want to say the majority of them, but they are fairly new to business, the ladies who come to our brunches. We do have some seasoned entrepreneurs as well. But most of the ladies that we attract are the newer ladies in business, which is fine. So that's why I say I continue learning, because everything that I already have attained through my journey as an entrepreneur, I am pouring, I'm providing, I'm doing. However, there are people who are obviously outperforming me, and not that it is a competition. However, they're just at their next level, right? And it's the level that I'm trying to get to. And so two of my mentors that are near and dear to my heart, when I say that when I run into these walls, they talk me off of the ledge. Because it's not so much when I find out after having the conversation I was necessarily on the ledge. I didn't know how to properly maybe address the situation that I felt that got me there in the first place. So they give me different ways of thinking about things. They give me different ways of getting out of my head. You know, they provide different perspectives that I may not have considered, you know, initially, or just encouragement, because I need it. So, you know, you can pour into somebody so many times, but if nobody's pouring into your cup, if nobody's encouraging you, if, you know, nobody's pushing you, sometimes you will run out of gas yourself, you know. So those mentors, I feel like in my life, they've helped keep me grounded. Somebody asked me, like, how do you feel? It seems like, you know, you've kind of transitioned at a rapid pace because of everything that has gone on. How do you feel? And I'm like, I don't feel any different. I'm just Lauren. I'm just Lauren. And she was like, you keep that, and baby, you going all the way to the top. She's like, you keep that humility and you will continue in the path of success that you're on right now. So like I said, with all the encouragement and support and empowerment that I pour out, these women pour into me, and they pour their ideas, they pour their wisdom, they pour their time, they pour their talents, they pour everything that has got them to their level of success into me. And I humbly accept it because I'm constantly learning, and I'm always trying to learn how to reinvent myself on a daily basis. That doesn't mean changing my core. That's just me reinventing myself to be a better individual every day to the areas that I want improvement in.
That's a mouthful, but that's exactly what the people need to hear, that you have to have someone to help you maintain a level within your cup, because you're constantly giving.
Yeah.
I can remember it said to me by actually Minister Farrakhan, in describing it as a candle. You're always out here giving light to someone else, and your candle is being depleted.
Yes,
exactly. And so you have to find some way to help relight and get more for yourself. And otherwise you're in darkness.
Yes.
From giving away so much.
Yes.
Giving away so much.
Yep. As you've poured out, you've given out so much, and you look around and you like, well, I have nothing left for myself,
Right.
I don't ever want to go, I don't ever want to get there, because sometimes you can be so driven by your passion, and that is fine, but you're so driven by your passion that sometimes you lose really sight of what the purpose is. So that's why I say the two have to coexist, because you're so driven that you lose sight of the purpose, to where you start skipping steps and missing steps, and then you have to backtrack. And those mentors for me fill in the gaps of when I find myself doing that. Sometimes I work ahead of myself because my brain is always on go. And so they're like, listen, cross this T, dot this I, cross this bridge, then you meet the troll. It's like, take the proper steps, be confident in what you're doing, and be confident knowing that you're going to get to the end goal once you do the proper work to get there. Same thing that I'm pouring into other young ladies. They give it to me just on a different level.
Right.
That's what I'm going to ask.
Feel good
Are you getting back through giving?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. And doesn't it feel good to always have someone that 100% that you can trust?
Yes. Yes. I don't know if she's joining us, I would name her, but she knows who she is. And both of my mentors, they know who they are. They're my big sisters. I love them dearly, because I said this entrepreneurial journey has not been easy. It is definitely, you have to have some grit, gut, and grind to do this, and some tough skin. And also throw out there, you have to be able to.
There you go.
You definitely have to be able to pivot and be flexible. You may anticipate to start out on things one way, and that might not be what the market says is what people are looking for. And even you don't have to be afraid of the competition. You're always aware of the competition. So you still have to make sure that even though you're providing your service, you're providing your product and your branding, you still want to make sure that, okay, am I doing things to where I'm efficiently being productive in my sales, my branding, my marketing, so that I keep getting to the next level.
I think that really, really is an important one for people to know. Where do you think is the best part, or the best time to start getting a mentor? At the beginning, the middle, the end, all of it, for someone that's starting out?
I would say right away. These women happen to be a part of my life, maybe not as intricate as they are now. But these women happen to be a part of my life prior to me going into entrepreneurship. And so they would speak life into me, but we're our own worst critics. So sometimes we get in the way of ourselves. And so I doubted myself, even with everything that they were pouring into me at that time. So I'll say definitely at the onset, because I feel like that is when it's most challenging for you. Like I said, because my LLC, I've had that 3 years now. I'm kind of familiar with the ups, downs, and, kind of the stuff in between, but it's different from what I do in my nonprofit role. So I would say the beginning of anything is the most challenging. knowing what to do in regards to what you need for inventory if you're selling the product, or knowing how to appeal, knowing how to capture your audience and what audience that you're actually looking for. So it's so many steps to proper branding. You can just throw yourself out there. Let me get an Instagram page. Let me get a Facebook page and a logo, right? But if you don't know how to properly brand yourself, social media is only going to get you so far. Okay, right? It's powerful. We know that. Use it to get it for you to get the notoriety that you need to. But along with that notoriety, you have to gain momentum. There's certain things that you have to put into place for you to gain the momentum, for the people to want to engage with you, for the people to want to come to your events. You are nobody when you step into social media until you start gaining those things. And then the word of mouth, obviously, from different events and things that go on. So because there's so much into it at the onset, it can become frustrating because you don't start to grow at the pace that you think you should. And then you shut down because you don't feel like this is not what I signed up for. This is not what I wanted to do. And that's what Business Women Brunchin is. It's creating the safe space and it's providing that mentorship. And so same for the women that are in my life as mentors. So I had them before, but I would say really at the onset, it's the best time to get a mentor, because that's when you hit the most roadblocks in the first year of business, because either you overspend, you underspend, you didn't know what you're supposed to spend, you didn't understand, you didn't file correctly, you didn't, it's all these little things that, or you probably didn't even do a business plan because you was just jumping out there and saying, let me try my hand. When some of those things, if you have a mentor, they can kind of curb that for you, at least that learning part of the experience, so that you can kind of ease out into the waters without getting banged around as soon as you go out there. So I would say the earlier that you can get a mentor, the better.
Great advice. Great advice. So I'm hoping that you guys are hearing this and understand nothing's cookie cutter for everyone. Nothing's cookie cutter for everyone. So you take the bits and pieces that are good for you right now, and you remember them. You remember them because next year it might be the perfect advice for you right there next year.
Yeah.
So you remember it. You remember it because you may need to come back to it for that exact advice next year. When you're further along, or if you had to do a little snake and snare and detour it off.
Not to be flexible. Sure, you have to be flexible in business, because if not, you find yourself hitting those disappointing walls more than not, and then you start taking pity instead of taking it as a lesson. It's just a lesson. You just boom, it's a hurt. You let's dust yourself off, get back up, let's keep moving. But if you don't have that type of bounce back, kind of to you because you want to sulk about it, that's
the
not
bounce, the bounce back. The bounce back is what
every failure is a step towards your goal.
There it is.
Absolutely.
Because what happens is you have, well, I'll cross that off, won't do that no more.
Exactly.
And the thing, right, that's the thing, and I agree with you. And the first time that wall hits you, you're sitting there going, okay, what did I do wrong? You're thinking about it so much that you're not just realizing, okay, let's go through it slowly.
Yes.
And then the second time the wall hits you, see, because the first time you hit the wall.
Yes.
That second time the wall hits you. Yeah. Okay. So then that second time it's like, okay, see, I tried to tell you, you're doing it wrong. So now you have to go back, and it's that little tiny thing that you missed the first time around. That's like, you mean this is what throwing everything off? Right. That little piece that was throwing everything off now has to be the piece you have to go back to. Now you're frustrated. It's like, I did not see that. Well, you didn't see that because you were too busy going on to step 15 instead of making sure that step 5 was secure.
Exactly.
So that, right. Exactly. So that is the thing.
I agree. That is.
Well, Moni's helped me. And, we laugh and joke about that mute button, but that mute button has helped me. It's like, doop. Okay, I guess I'll be quiet now. And it helped me to be more focused on what I was supposed to be doing. And that's great.
Yes.
See, perfect example of focus.
Yeah. And a perfect example of how one thing can stop you from staying focused, that damn blister. No, I'm so serious.
I was trying to avoid it. I was trying to avoid it.
No, but seriously,
I tried to avoid it.
no, but I'm being very serious.
You
No,
talked about.
no. I'm being very serious. So the person that I am, and just like he says, I hear and I everything with all, because I'm running the boards. I got 2 screens. I got an interface. I can doing multiple things, and usually I catch everything. But I got so hyper focused on that that I missed. I didn't hear any of that. I didn't hear any of that. And so, just like you said, then you missed that.
You missed it.
And then it throws everything else off. So then I missed that. And then I didn't see those comments. And so then the whole role of what I usually do. Exactly. Because I got so hyper focused on this that it took me off of all of what I usually, you know what I'm saying?
Without those moments. Without those are those teachable moments, right? So without those moments, or I say without those fairs or without those lessons, how do you properly celebrate your success? You can't. You need those moments because those are character defining moments. You need those moments because if everything is just going hunky dory, baby, when you really step into something, you're going to fall out.
You're going to lose your mind. You're going to lose your mind.
You need those moments. You absolutely need them.
You ain't got nothing on the bleep. You ain't got nothing for the blooper reel if you overlook it.
And that's what also people need to realize. The social media thing is so fake and phony for so many people that are acting like they ain't never, I can't really say a whole lot of other words, ain't never made a mistake. They ain't never messed up a business. They ain't never failed at a business. It ain't bottomed out. They ain't never misfiled some paperwork. They ain't never been fined.
They never been a lie.
And they ain't never had somebody steal their idea, or they ain't never stole something. Okay, let's put that there also, because I done caught some of y'all. But anyway, you know, you know,
the doors of the church are now open.
And just like you said in the very beginning, or when we were talking about as far as with you going out and giving to the homeless and whatever, like you ain't one doggone paycheck, direct deposit or whatever away from being that. When my husband and I had COVID, finally got COVID, and we're in the hospital, and I showed up let people know when they came and pulled my vehicle out my driveway. No, Dawn, I'm the same as you. Yes. Let's not get it twisted, because I want you to know that. I want you to know that this is what it looked like. Yeah, I had a smile on my face so I could keep from choking the shit out or whatever it was. You know that.
Oh, right.
Exactly. So that, hey, you know that this is how I'm gonna try and get by. Or I would, and then I show people, I get mad and I go and I get some stuff and I go down and feed the homeless to keep from kicking my son in the stomach when he do something stupid. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get out the house and I'm gonna go help somebody. You know, and I tell people this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna help somebody else because I'm gonna punch somebody in here. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's what I'm gonna do.
And I'm calling it quits, just like that, you know. And I tell them these are the things in real life that are happening, but still I'll get on here and I'm gonna smile, make myself feel better because I'm gonna help somebody on here. That's what's gonna happen. But real shit is happening. Real shit is happening.
What's my life is still lifing every day. And I'm still very much a professional. I have all these things going on, but I'm still on my job. I've been on my job in the financial industry 20 plus years, on my current job 16 plus years. Okay. So, life still very much so be life, you know, outside of what you're trying to attain as an entrepreneur. And sometimes people do get it misconstrued, you know, like I'm human shit out here. You know, I still go through trials, tribulations, hurdles, obstacles, and everything else. However, the way I dance in the rain may be a different way than you cut your rug. You know what I mean? Because I hit my two-step and I do a little dip and turn and slide. And next thing I know, I'm up out of that thing, you know, but everybody is not built the same. You know, everybody.
Absolutely. But I'm not going to tell you that I'm not going through hard times. I put it out there. So hopefully what my, one of my mentors, he told me, he's like, your testimony is going to be somebody else's breakthrough.
Somebody else's breakthrough. That's real.
You know, and that's how I'm going to put it, so that they can feel from freedom to be able to understand you're not in this alone. And you know, you can make it through.
To me, that's what separates the real from the fake, because I feel like so many people out here move for attention instead of moving with intention. Okay.
And that's it. That's it.
And that's the separating factor for me. You know what I mean? People are not intentional enough about sincere, pure acts, but everything is very much so attention driven. And that's the problem, you know, so people want to hype themselves up with this fake, you know, persona or social media presence, like you said. So it makes it unrealistic. Like, you know, I'm not still an individual at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm not over here with all this kind of millionaire money yet. I will be, thus saith the Lord, because I speak everything to existence. I call those things that are not as though they are. So, however, until I get there, I still have a very much everyday life. Like I said, my son works my nerve low. I'm like, he runs it low. So it's like, yeah, you know, things still going on in our daily lives, parents, significant others, this, that, and the third, you know, and I'm not here to sugarcoat it like everything is peaches and rainbows and unicorns in my world, because it isn't. However, it is doable if you want it bad enough.
Yes, and I'm sure when I get my millions, I'm still going to answer my phone from this live if my son calls me. Okay, I'm still going to pick it up and answer.
What you want, boy?
I'm not.
Exactly. Everything okay? I'm going to say, everything okay?
Yeah.
All right. You know my show at this time.
Yeah, that's all of it. You good?
Wait. You good? Click.
Yeah. You good? That's all I need to know. Everything we'll talk about in a few minutes. You good? That's all I need to know. Click.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
That's that conversation.
This ain't nothing else more important than me knowing you're all right.
That's right. But as long as you good, we'll carry on in a moment.
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. Now, is there anything else that you got coming up, going on, thinking about, whatever that you want the people to know about, you want them to support, whether it's here, whether it's any of your other locations?
So we brunch or do a networking event every month for the different chapters. Right now, Atlanta, because I am still looking at some assistant directors. So right now is my Atlanta and Virginia are my only chapters that are not functioning as in regards to events. However, Alabama, California, Nevada, and Arizona, they're all functioning. So Arizona, the brunch I got to get, because, you know, these dates in my mind is too much. It's too many of them.
Isn't it a wonderful thing when you have a bunch of business?
Look, because God is good and he's who he is and he made me who I am and we out here. So.
There you go.
Thank you for it.
Let me check my Arizona schedule.
Yeah, that's literally what I'm looking for. So I'm surprised T haven't jumped up there. Okay, so their event is on the 23rd. That is from 11:30 to 1:30. It is our knowledge is power brunch, and basically that is using free and low cost tools to help run your business. Let me say this in regards to the brunches that we do hold. I want every lady who walks into one of my brunches that is a business owner. Now we are opening it up to the aspiring and already current business owner, but I do want the ladies who walk into my brunch that are already a business owner.
Let me pause you right quick. I apologize to get the time. 11:30 until what time?
1:30.
Until 1:30. Okay, I'm sorry.
And let me give you
the Harmon Public Library.
Yes, thank you.
It's the Harmon Public Library.
Thank you. And I want to make sure that
Russia and I are on the same page.
Yes, thank you. I want to make sure that every lady leaves with something that she can apply to her business, no matter what level she is on. And so that's why we make sure that we actually have a presentation. So the mixer events are different from the brunches. Okay. So when we go to the brunches, they're actually presentations. They're actually speakers. So our speaker for this month is Siobhan. She is actually the head of my Arizona chapter. We just had Miss Tiffany Miles last month. All of the chapters kind of perform the same. But it doesn't mean our events are quite the same. And what I mean by that is either there is a brunch and or networking, or just one of the events for, you know, the different chapters. So this month for California, we will only be doing the hookah, but that is because we are partnering with the Social Register Network for September 14th. Arizona, they are doing their event on the 23rd. Again, that's from 11:30 to 1. Alabama, we are honoring my director on that board, and she is part of the Alabama Fashion Alliance. I'm sorry that the date is leaving my mind now, but she's part of the Alabama Fashion Alliance, and we're also sponsoring one of the up and coming designers that is having some of her work modeled in the show. October, as Tasha put up, our Booze and Booze. That is going to be, Tasha, throw it up if you have it there. Check the calendar. Check I'm like, check our calendar. We have so many events. The back end is loaded. Nevada right now is actually brunching with California, so they will be out. They will be out here with us for our September and October event. They will reconvene in November in Nevada. Yeah, look, there's Tasha. What's the date for the Booze and Booze? There we go.
14th.
Okay, so that flyer will go up shortly. Monthly, we do a Bring Your Glass of Wine online. We will resume that. It is every first Tuesday of the month. So our topic for the month of October is time management, and are you being busy versus being productive? And so we are doing proper. And so that is the first Tuesday of October. Bring Your Glass of Wine online. And we're going to be giving some time management tips and going over some better ways that you can allocate your time to make sure that you can try to, as we know that there's no real balance, but try to provide a kind of good work-life balance.
I need that one. For
Look,
sure.
I think we all need it, but I'll just have to catch it on the flip side.
And the bake sale. Don't forget about the bake sale Saturday. That is Saturday. So we will be in Long Beach. Long Beach, T. Thank you so much. This is Washington. When I say she's my right hand, like my right hand. In Long Beach on Saturday. So please place your orders. If you're not able to come out, please make a donation. We are walking for my nieces as we are looking for a cure to end NF, and I'm excited about everything that we have going on and the chapters that I have set to launch next year. We will be hosting our first annual conference, so I'm looking forward to that. It's just growth, just growth.
Right. Okay.
Sounds wonderful to me.
It's all sounding good. Let me see. I'm trying to look down the comments here. I think that's it.
Oh, no, I kept abbreviated T like everybody knew what NF was. I'm sorry. I'm just like, we're looking at NF. Wait. Everybody might not know what that is. I am sorry.
I'm happy.
Do we get back to Tasha's comment?
Look at that. Did she put that back up there again?
No. She did.
Tasha, did we get back to your comment? Did we circle back around to it? What did you need to know about the consenting adult comment?
She a mess.
Well, she just glad she the right hand. This way she don't get a blister.
He can't. This is why he stays in the dark. He can't help himself. He cannot. Look at him. He cannot. He gonna put himself on mute. He cannot help himself.
I can't.
He cannot. Just feel for me. That's all. Feel for me.
Look, sis, I'm gonna be praying in for you. Okay.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
I'm gonna tap that main line of Jesus on a little bit harder for you. Okay.
I am done with Chris. Look, just y'all just keep me.
We're gonna have a brunch. We're gonna have a brunch for Moni. Because she got to deal with Chris. It's gonna be.
But you can't come.
Yeah, you can. It's Chris free.
We're taking all the other dietary requirements off the table, and you can have sugar, whatever. It's not gonna be sugar free. It's not gonna be caffeine free.
There will be no Pepsi in the building.
We start talking about this food. It's not even gonna be alcohol free because we know we're gonna be talking about him. Okay.
Yeah, there'll be no Pepsi in the building. Only Coke. Only Coca-Cola.
No, not that. I'm melting.
Oh no.
Only Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
He doesn't. He only drinks Pepsi, so we know we'll be serving Coca-Cola.
I know, I'm a Pepsi drinker too. I've been cutting back though.
Thank the Lord. He don't know how. So look, I have
that
enjoyed
lie. I'm not
myself.
gonna tell.
Oh, you're not gonna tell that lie this week?
This week. This week. You see,
I might try it 2 or 3 weeks from now, but not this week. No,
not this week.
No.
Amen to Coca-Cola. Thank you again, WUBI Ubiquity Radio, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, and let me close my eyes and try and get this, Amazon Music, Overcast, Cast, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, everyone who's listening and watching us from all of the major platforms in all 150 countries. We thank you so much for watching us and looking at us. Go ahead and click follow and subscribe if you have not done so already. And make sure to share this. My God, look at all this. Look, and Moni's first blooper reel. First time. Man, look. This is... Look, this is season 8, episode 3. Okay, I started this podcast in 2019. This is 2024. This is the first time I have ever been stumped. Look, let me tell you something. My son, who was the sound guy when we first started this podcast, he has been spanked live on this show by a dominatrix in front of me. And that did not stump me.
Wait. Lauren's going, yeah, we'll circle around back to that.
I know, we gotta talk about that off there.
Put that in the next show.
Put that in the parking lot. Put that in the parking lot.
That did not stop me.
Put it way in the parking lot.
She said, what episode is that?
That's what, hey, I'm trying to see what that be like. Wait a minute.
That is the very first episode.
That was a few episodes before the Mary Poppins bag.
Oh yeah, you got to go watch episode 24 and 25, which is whips, chains,
the Mary Poppins bag.
Yeah.
That's
that
Mary Poppins.
No, that's a different one. But I'm going in the bag to teach all the sex tricks and whatnot. Yeah. I've rebranded the show a few times.
Okay, I'm about to go check this out. Let me see. Let me find.
The one where
she was reaching in that bag for an hour and 12 minutes. Okay.
Listen.
The episode.
I'm not about to get faded into this one right now. I'm not about to do that.
So the one where my son gets spanked live on air is the guest is Jordan Angel. The guest is Jordan Angel is one of the first episodes. It's on YouTube.
Okay.
But Jordan Angel is the guest.
Okay.
So you can go find it with that.
I'm gonna have to be checking this out.
Yeah. We have some little racy shows.
I'm gonna be like, no, I got to stay on top of this show because they do some all kind of crazy stuff.
She said, wait, hold on. Okay, I will do that for you.
For the listener's discretion, this podcast contains strong language and adult themes that may not be suitable for children. These are not the views of the radio station or its affiliates.
I love it.
That's the voice of the guy that got spanked.
That's right. Yeah, I remember she said that. Yeah.
He's a sound guy. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, you can go and check that out. But before we let you go, let me change some things around here. We always make sure and play before we let our guests go. This show is just fun. So wow.
We're so far south, it's ridiculous.
Jesus. So far. I've loved every bit of it though.
This has been a good show.
We're so far south, we don't need a passport to get back home.
It's almost one of my best shows to date. I have really thoroughly enjoyed myself.
I'm glad you did. Like when I say that we definitely have a good time, we have a good time.
Yeah.
But we get your message out there. We get your message out there.
It's great. No, I love great energy. I love good people, so I'm definitely here for it. Like I said, I'm honored to be on the show. It's been a great time.
We are your favorite first cousins.
Yes, yes. Literally, because this is what I do with my first cousins. We sit down talking and plenty of it. Okay. Yes.
But
This
see,
is what they come for.
I was I'm the brother I'm the cousin that would show up at the show with food. But because I knew you were coming on, let me not tell that lie. I just didn't have time to bring nothing in the room. Okay.
If you had, I would have pulled you off the screen so fast.
You see how you do? You see
Why?
how you do?
I told you there's no eating on the show. Don't get yourself in trouble.
See, you're gonna be up under that doghouse. I said he was gonna be up under that doghouse. Woo! You're not even.
I never know.
Underdog. You're under the doghouse.
You want to act right now?
He said he got some act right. He said he got a little bit of act.
I'm trying to find
He is not gonna eat this.
What's in this bottle?
He is not. You know what?
So Lauren, he's still talking down there. He's still talking to himself down there. So before you leave,
yes,
we like to bring in our platinum sponsor with her motivation. He's just talking to himself. He's so sad and lonely. He doing it.
I Chris. Look, he back. Oh,
we like to bring in our motivational. She has a motivational piece that she does, and I like to share it before our guests leave because it's just it sums up basically what everyone feels. Because especially when you talk about passion and purpose, so I love to bring her in with what she says, and it just matches up so well.
You do what you love. It's not work. You have to love what you do and do it for the right reasons versus doing it.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's it.
And so that is our platinum sponsor, Miss Stephanie Hollis from Get Body by Stephanie. And that sums it up.
It does.
And I mean, we haven't had one guest on here, especially from Empowered Magazine, but definitely one guest on here that doesn't sum it up for what they do.
Yep, literally.
It absolutely does. It doesn't sum it up right there. And that passion that you talk about in everything.
And
that's what you're doing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I'm honored for the platform. I thank God. I'm just praying continued success. I can pray continued success for you guys. This podcast, you said you've been doing this how many years? 8 years now?
Since 2019. Yeah. And like I said, I've rebranded. I've had a couple different co-hosts, and we just keep it moving forward. And, I saw you stick something in your mouth, but it's all right.
And large,
I'll be glad when my community services up.
But keep it moving forward. And this has been the best run. And like I said, of edifying others and, helping out and doing that, because that's what I love to do mostly. Mm-hmm. Now, I also love the other stuff that you're going to go look up. That's...
it's my turn now, Miss Moni. It's my turn now.
You will enjoy yourself.
I got it, but it's my turn now.
I'll go find them and I'll send you the links to them. So you don't have to search for them. I'll send you the links and then you can send them to Tasha. I won't make you work too hard.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I still got to do my homework. Lord bless the world.
I help out in all types of ways. Certain people need different things. You know that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Chris.
That is too funny.
I heard
look, I can't even say nothing.
You said something. I ain't nobody say that. You said something.
Look at Catherine. She always on here. Captain Saver, Chris. She always on here trying to save Chris. You know what?
That is hilarious. That's hilarious.
They are immunity. Be quiet, Catherine. I love you. Always,
That
always.
We want
is the best assistant I've ever had.
system right.
Whatever. Anyway, thank you so much, Lauren.
For having
You're welcome to come back. We'll talk later. I'll send you a message as soon as I'm done with the show.
Please do. I'll look forward to hearing from you. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely.
Thank
Have
you.
a great evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, dear. Thank you.
You know what? I don't think that you have been kicked off the show so many times as you have today. Lord have mercy.
That's all right. It was fun getting kicked off. Best part is when you get to come back.
I know, right? I'm telling you, that doggone blister.
That was it. That was so because Moni, I would go back and look at it. Please go back and look at it because we were talking about it. She said, "Yeah, well, we had some mimosas. Now I'm gonna go."
That's the last thing I heard.
And
that is literally
both
the
of us are sitting right, but we're both sitting there like we're waiting because her face and my face. We're like, she didn't cue in on that. Okay. And then we were talking about the bag, how you had shorts and blah, blah, blah. When you got to the part where you saw that blister, and I'm trying to talk about a couple of pieces of golf equipment I got, you were like, oh, put that pause.
Excuse me,
That's
please. Excuse me for a minute. Hold on. Excuse me. Excuse me for a
We
second.
both looked at you like, what is really going on right about now? That was too funny.
I was so
that's on the bleeper roll
in on that. So yeah, never forget this season 8 episode
season 8 episode 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
The blooper reel. Mm-hmm.
The time they got on it. Yeah. So all right, sir. This has been a pleasure. And you have something to say?
Oh, I always have something to say. And this is probably the only thing I say half the night that's serious. I'm appreciative and thank you for my wife who keeps me grounded, who edifies me and keeps me from getting myself in trouble. Mm-hmm. She supports me in everything I do except drinking the Pepsi. And I love her for it. Thank you.
Very good. Very good. And we have next week Chandrika McDowell on the show.
Okay.
Chandrika McDowell for next week. Okay. So thank you, everyone. I'm appreciative for our guests. I'm appreciative for our listeners and our viewers and my co-host over there and everybody else that makes the show what it is. I'm appreciative and thankful and just to be able to be here and continue on. And that's about it. I'm going to say goodnight because it's been a show. My goodness.
We haven't had one like this in a long time.
Ever. I'm going to say ever.
Yeah.
I'm going to say ever.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I have not been stumped before ever in all the many years. No one.
Yeah.
Or nothing has ever. The timing was perfect.
Well, it is
and that's
official.
Okay. Yeah, it is official. Look, it was bound to happen at some point. So
I'm glad to see you smile. I really am. I'm glad to see you genuinely smile and genuinely have fun.
Well, whenever I smile or have fun, it's genuinely.
Well, I mean, but you've been pushing it hard, and I'm glad that this show helped, put an extra smile on your face. That's all. Absolutely.
It was a struggle today, and I definitely needed that, and that damn blister gave it to me.
It opened up the door. It opened up the door, and stupid me, being me, I just ran through it.
I was shutting it all down. Excuse me. Let's just stop the show.
Please stop the show.
Stop the entire show.
Right.
Whatever we're doing.
What time do you want me to meet you tomorrow? What time do you want me to meet you tomorrow?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
You're gonna need some gloves, right?
You got
This thing's on
gloves?
Saturday, right?
It's on Sunday.
I don't want you to have blisters on your hands, so I'm just I was gonna do what I could do for you.
Oh shit! Like, am I going tomorrow? You got me all messed up.
Maybe get some duct tape or something.
Anyway, so it's been great seeing you today, and let me get my music queued up because you're getting ready to get cursed out on air.
Oh, hurry up! Please play the music. Please play the music.
Yes, it's been great seeing you again. Thank you, everyone else, for being with us. Make sure to go out to our YouTube page, all of our social media pages, and click follow, share, and friend, and all those great things. I want to get that YouTube page up and like those numbers up on there, and our IG page. Get those numbers up, man. Get those numbers up. Get them up during that time when I'm away. That's like really that's your time to shine. Get those numbers up. The person I'm pointing at is you, Chris. Just so we're clear.
I thought you were pointing at the audience. Yeah, like, yeah, y'all get the numbers up. Okay.
Bye, Tasha. Look, I'm going to send her. Wait, let me put that up there. Bye, Tasha. I'm going to send her those links so she can send them to you for those shows as soon as I get off the air here in 1 second. Appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. All right, we are out of here. Everyone else, have a good night. If you're just tuning in, make sure and watch the replay because you missed a good one. Oh, my gosh. All right, we are out of here. Oh, go ahead. Just go ahead and say it. Go ahead. We're out of here. Bye-bye.
Can we stop the arguing? Can we take a moment where we can calm down? It's just so exhausting. Swinging in the wind, going round and round. I know that we won't say sorry. You beg and I plead, but my heart can't beat until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. Put the smile right onto your face, tracing every inch of you, using my tongue to find your happy place. I know that we can play naughty. You beg and I plead, and you pull my heartstrings until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. Until I feel the vibration.